Hi everyone. So without any delay, today we are going to discuss the Accenture interview problems. That is very latest. So I am recording this video in Feb 2025, and in recent times, whatever the questions has been asked, especially for Java backend roles, I've tried to list down. If you find the problems from DBMS and other parts, these are actually for other roles as well. So through this video, be with me till end of it. What you will get, I'll just show you. So you will get the questions around Java, Spring Boot, DBMS, design patterns, DSA, microservices, REST API, and some of the problems from the React as well. So let's just start from Java. Before that, let me tell you how they hire actually. So very simple procedure. They have 2 3 rounds of interview, especially if you are going for like 2 plus years of experience. There are around 3 rounds you have to go through, technical rounds, and the last would be HR. You can easily get this if you are following this document. I think so many things we have covered. Apart from this, if you are preparing seriously for any kind of Java rules, I have something to show you here as well. So if you're preparing for Java backend roles, any company or any software engineering roles, I would suggest you to get this document. This is complete and the problems here. I'll just show you the overview of the document. You can find the link in the description of this video and you can easily get this document. This is full document for Java full stack, Java backend developers. So you will get the core Java concepts. I would show you. So core Java, then version specific features. If I open this, right, what are the addition in the Java 8, Java 9, Java 11? I open Java 8, you see what are the additions: Lambda expression, stream APIs, optional classes, right? I'll open stream APIs, so you get a lot of informations, coding problems as well, right? So this is complete document, and most important topics I've covered actually. Those recently you'll see the interviews. So these were asked in very detailed way, right? So this is around the Java. You get similar, you get the DSA concepts, microservices architecture in detail, right? I'll open this session. You will see the most important concept that you can practice actually. So each, from dynamic programming, from greedy algorithms, each of them have some problems to practice. This is specific to interviews actually. Then the concepts, uh, most important design patterns, right? So this is also discussed in detail way. What else I should show you here? A lot of problems actually. HLD, LLD, I have designed 10 problems here. So you can easily get the complete information around it and how to explain in the interviews, functional requirement, non-functional requirement, everything I have discussed. So this is complete document for your Java preparation. In addition to this, you get so many companies interviews questions, right? Latest interviews. So you also get what kind of questions are asked in different companies with respect to these roles. I'll just open section. You can see in a detail how we have discussed. So this is complete document. I hope if you get this, you will, I would say 90 95% are covered from this document only, right? Apart from this, you get the additional resources that includes basically handwritten notes on the JavaScript, Java interview questions, Hibernate, right? Then SQL problem solving, really important. It has some complex problems that you must know for any roles. So get this document. This is addition to what we are discussing here. So now I'll just move to our actual Accenture document today. So now let's discuss the main Accenture document today. I'll just open the Java section. You see questions around how Accenture utilizes Java's completable feature for asynchronous processing in client's project. So I've tried to put out the company specific context as well. What you get throughout these problems actually, the concept, example plus explanation, and the context with respect to the particular company. These are the problems that were recently discussed. You must know these. How would you implement the custom threadful for Java backend handling batch jobs? Absolutely, you must know. What's the role of Java record type in simplifying backend ETOs, right? How do you handle memory leaks in long running Java application? These are really tricky problems. You must know with a proper explanation. There must not be any confusion. How would you use Java's var handle for fine grained memory access in backend system, right? Apart from this, they're similar, around 10 problems you get, very important problems. You can go through each of the sections one by one. Will not be able to discuss every section, but I'll just show you. So this was about the Java garbage collection with enterprise application tuning, right? You must know, I mean, these are really important. They can ask you the concept behind the garbage collection. If you have some background, it will be really good to tackle these problems. Apart from this, similar you will find in the Spring Boot and Spring. A lot of problems around the annotations you will get here, right? Then configuration annotations, very important. Sometimes they ask you tricky problems, but if you know the base concepts, you can actually handle them. So these similar problems you find it here. How would you use a Spring Boot's REST client for unit testing in REST client, right? So about annotation we were talking about. Now, what's the role of Spring Boot's conditional property in feature tagging? So obviously you must know these concepts I've tried to put out. I don't need to discuss in very detail through this video. I just wanted to show you around the document. You can go through, you can get the document. A link is there, very specific to Accenture actually. How do you integrate a Spring Boot with an external OAuth provider for secure APIs, right? Security, you must know authentication, authorization, you must thorough. These are really very generic questions with respect to interviews of Accenture, right? How would you use Spring Boot's retrievable for fault tolerant? What is fault tolerant? You must know. Okay, go ahead, search it. Have, if you're getting these problems, going through these problems, right? What I would suggest you, if you confuse any of the terminologies, right, whether you are not aware of the fault tolerant, what it is, go ahead, Google it, get the information, understand some articles, right, and then cover the questions. This will help you to get broader access around these problems. So similar problems you get here. Now moving on to the I'll not go through each of them, it's very long actually. Similar design problem patterns you get, right? DBMS sections will have similar problems around optimization, basic queries and all. These problems you can find it. Then microservice is very important. You will get a lot of problems, a lot of discussions around it, right? So you must know these things um, thoroughly. Use this document to get the better understanding before your interviews. Then REST APIs, absolutely mandatory kind of things that you must know. There will be a lot of cross questions around it. So go through this document, lot of information around the annotations, how it is being used, right? You will get. It has similar list of problems. Then I've tried to also put out the React actually for front end roles, or even for back end roles. These are expectations, like you must know the front end as well, right? So what are some of the basic problems that you get? You can easily find out these questions and the explanations, right? uh, you can find out description in the link. Get this document, prepare, and all the very best for your interviews. If you want more additional resources, you can get the master package, which is for sure applicable to any companies and will help you to crack any companies very easily, I would say. All the very best.